Today, we're going to be talking about a brand new low cap AI project. That project is Vertical AI. So as the name implies, it is a AI utility project. And in this video, we're going to be going over everything from what this project is, what this project is setting out to do, its current status, price prediction, all of that and more. Let's get started. So first of all, Vertical AI right now is at $10 million. And just on the day, it's up 21%. Now, you might be wondering, why would you mention this project right now after it's already at $10 million for an evaluation? Well, first of all, that's because I believe this project is still undervalued. And we're going to go over competitors, which are actually in the space of around 100 million when we're taking a look at their market caps. This project is only at $10 million. For a market cap. So it's still incredibly small. And if you're watching this and you think $10 million is too big for an evaluation of an AI project right now, then I don't know what you're doing at this point in the space because this is incredibly undervalued. Now, this is a play that I'm happy to have gotten in. And I actually posted this around 13 days ago in my school group where I post all things small gems, new TGEs, what to look out for, mostly new AI related utility projects. And I first posted this 13 days ago when it was at $2.8 million for a market cap. And then I also talked about it 11 days ago when it had a $2 million market cap. And then I talked about it 3 days ago when it had a $2.7 million market cap. So, hey, I definitely warned you, but at this point, I still think it's undervalued. And we're going to go over as to why that is. So first of all, Vertical AI is all about fine tuning. And this is the process of adapting a pre-trained AI model to improve its performance on a specific task or database by further training it with targeted data. So this is for language models, recognition models, forecasting models, that type of thing. So what are the perks of fine-tuning? Full customization, leveraging data, and making it very accurate. So ultimately, this is the mission of Vertical AI, is to make fine-tuning accessible for everyone. And right now, the challenges of fine-tuning is that it's complex, there's too many different resources, and it usually requires advanced coding skills. So on the platform, you can fine-tune your models, and you can basically just drag and drop. There's no coding, and usually there's a lot of coding for fine-tuning data sets. So on the platform, users will be able to list models or databases and also earn revenue. And there will be a bit of a social feature from what I understand. So you'll be able to find your profile on the website, so on Vertical Studio. And there you'll be able to have different social features like likes, upvotes on your profile. And you'll be able to see the models that you've made or the models that other users have made. And the beta studio for this is set to launch in February of 2025. So Vertical AI is kind of the baby of three different platforms. So the first being Kaggle. So Kaggle is about databases. And then the other one, Zapier, is no code. And then fine-tuning capabilities like Vertex AI. So it's basically the baby of these three platforms. So the cloud service market, the AI market, the no-code, low-code market, all of these markets are expected to more than double. So overall, I think there is a ton of potential with this. All right, so they have a good product. What about their marketing, which is just as important in the space? We all know that, right? So first of all, there is a Telegram group where there is an open discussion. People can ask any questions. And of course, there is raids where people are going to Twitter and shilling the project out. But they're also working with a lot of different KOLs as well to promote the project. Now, you might think, well, Trevor, aren't you a KOL? Not really. I'm not really that cool enough to be one. I dollar cost average into the project, and I'm simply an investor of this project, so I wanted to talk about it. Now, they've done different things, which I think are really good when it comes to shilling on Twitter. For example, they did a generative AI contest where users basically had to use one of their bots to create an image, and then they had to post that to Twitter, and then they had to tag the project and talk about it, and then they had to submit that, which I think this is really good in order to drive a lot of engagement towards the project. Now, what to expect for Q4, there's going to be a soft launch, there's going to be an avatar creator, image to image, meme token, contract creator, text to code, a vertical bullish tweet generator, so text to text, there's going to be the dashboard launch, a no-loss raffle staking. And from what I understand for this is it's essentially going to be staking, but users will have to have tokens. And then along with that, they will be able to stake their tokens to earn a multiplier on different rewards. So there's not going to be any more emissions or inflation to the supply at all. There's going to be no loss, which ultimately I think is very important, as a lot of people don't really care about staking projects as much these days. People don't want inflation. They just want a set number, no inflation. And that's what this project is doing. So the whole point of the raffle staking is basically just to drive engagement towards the project. They also did a KYC with SolidProof and a full security report, which you can go on SolidProof's website and verify that for yourself. And when it comes to competitors, if you wanted to argue that Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, God, I hate that name. If you wanted to say that that was one of the competitors, then, this is a market cap of 3.7 billion. I mean, I think you would have to be on some hopium for that. But if you look at others in the space like Solidus Tech, this has a market cap of $129 million. If you look at Spectral, it has a market cap of $137 million. So personally, I think this project is at least going to hit $100 million when it comes to the market cap. And there's also only $100 million when it comes to the total supply. So that would at least be the price range of at least $1. If it, for example, hit $150 million, then it would be $1.50. So overall, I'm extremely bullish on this project, and I think it still has a lot of potential. Even though it did go from 2 million up to 10 million quickly, I think there's a lot of potential for it to also eventually hit to the 100 million target and even potentially beyond. So again, this is not a sponsored video or anything like that. I simply am an investor of the project, and so far I like what I'm seeing. Also, I like what I'm seeing when it comes to the price action as well. That's all I have for this one. If you want to check out my school group, where I already posted this project close to 2 weeks ago, then make sure to check it out in the top link in the description below. And anyways, guys, see you in the next one.